and I will have a live stream going, and alt. So I got 2 live streams going on now. I had one live stream going in the living room, playing Chuck Langenberg audio. He was a toilet video before he got murdered by the police. That's what I believe happened to him. I just started cooking my OMAD meal. I do fasting. I fast 20 plus hours per day. I've been doing that for about 5 years now, at least 5 years. Eating only 1 time per day. It's called OMAD fasting, 1 meal a day. So if you see me upload a video, today's OMAD meal, that stands for, it's an acronym, stands for 1 meal a day, which means I do OMAD fasting. I eat 1 time per day, fast 20 plus hours. And on a rare occasion, I eat 2 times after breaking my fast. The main thing is fasting at least 20 hours per day. And 9 or 10 days, most days I eat only 1 time. On a rare occasion, I eat 2 times after breaking my fast. On an even rare occasion, 3 or more times. So I just started cooking my fast bacon here. So what is this? These are gluten-free macaronis. And what else is in there? Himalayan pink salt and sea salt and a little bit of coconut oil. This organic coconut oil. So this is today's fast break. Gluten-free macaronis, coconut oil, and Himalayan pink salt and sea salt, which I put more. And I want to add more ingredients. Let the water evaporate further. And what I want to do is crack some eggs into it and stir them up. An egg contains around 13 grams of protein. Gotta put 3 eggs in here today. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Turmeric. Old black pepper. Okay. Put some black pepper. Turmeric, ginger, black pepper are healthy spices. They're anti-inflammatory. Incidental rule of thumb, if something is anti-inflammatory and naturally it's good for your health. Antioxidants, anti-inflammatory, interchangeable. So turmeric, ginger, and black pepper together as a trio. They're healthy spices to incorporate into your meals if you're looking to make your meal more healthy. Because simply oxidative stress, inflammation is disease, oxidative stress. And things that are anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, counteract oxidative stress, inflammation. So health fitness is kind of simple. If disease is oxidative stress, so things that lower oxidative stress, inflammation are good for your health if they're natural. The things that give you toxins give you oxidative stress, inflammation. Antitoxins, antioxidants, lower oxidative stress, inflammation. So simply, if you're looking to make your food healthier, you can add some turmeric, ginger, black pepper to it. And turmeric is anti-inflammatory, ginger too, and black pepper enhances the absorption of the curcumin, the turmeric, and the ginger also in ginger. So now here's the point. Sometimes I talk about, teach people ways to eat healthy to this, and that you can add this spice and good for health. You don't want to get that in that you should rely on your diet alone to cover your daily antioxidant needs. Okay. There's a reason supplement vitamin C and other things. You don't think that you can get that just from your diet. If you don't eat too much, so make it be healthy. So I maintain a low sugar diet. So what is this? This is gluten-free pasta macaroni made from corn. This black pepper, ginger there, coconut oil. They made pink salt and sea salt. I don't use the seed oils like canola oil and stuff. I'm not a fan of that. Favorite fats: coconut oil, avocado oil, and olive oil. So, what's next? We're going to add some a can of tuna. I've had some people before, backed by popular demand. It's happened before that people said that they like to see my old meals and stuff. I've actually had someone one time in the community when we get it. I said so that we like the oatmeal stuff content, and that when's the next cooking stream or something like this. So here we are, back by popular demand. Let us dance. Look at this gluteus maximus again. Is it fantastic? Is it great? When you walk through the door, it was clear. Yes, I'm back. Okay, cooking. Back by popular demand. Okay. I'm opening this can of tuna. Rainy. Healthy fats. Coconut oil is a healthy fat. Avocado oil is a healthy fat. And olive oil is a healthy fat. Those are some of my favorite fats, okay? Humana, okay? So, coconut oil is not just healthy, but it's good for high temperature cooking. So recommended, Mike's recommended fats, okay? Coconut oil, avocado oil, and olive oil. And if you're gonna buy real butter, not the Frankenstein stuff, like the palm oil, shea oil, hydrogenated, whatever this and that and the other thing. It's real butter, okay? So, can of tuna in there. Coconut oil has MCTs, medium chain triglycerides. It's especially good for people on the keto diet. Coconut oil is a healthy fat, and it's good for it's a healthy fat that you can do all kinds of cooking with. Baking and good all-around fat. Stir fry, like a wok or something. This cooking, high temperature cooking. You can do high temperature cooking with coconut oil. With avocado, which also has a fat, you can't cook it as high, okay? It has a lower smoking point. And avocado oil, so temperature, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil. So with coconut oil, you can cook at a high temperature. Avocado oil, another healthy fat, you can cook at a higher temperature than olive oil, but not super high. I think it says 235 degrees or 225, something like this. That's when I bought it. Olive oil is also a healthy fat, but you need to cook at a low temperature with it. And to retain the health benefits of olive oil, ultimately you consume it raw, uncooked. Okay. So olive oil, you can cook with it, but it's got to be low temperature cooking if you're looking to retain as much health benefit from the olive oil as possible. You heat it as little as possible. Avocado contains Q10, coconut oil MCTs, and olive oil polyphenols. So, here's the omelet meal forming in real time. Well, the fast baking. Let's see if I do omelet or timlet today. These are gluten-free macaronis. There's coconut oil in there, a can of tuna, black pepper, turmeric, and there's going to be more stuff added to it. Okay, gonna check. This is some coconut milk, which has a little. Pour it in there. There you go. Stir it up. Or I could do this. Hit the like button before leaving comments unless you want to get blocked. I have the chat set, so you need to have subscribed to me for 20 minutes to be able to leave comments. But even if you do subscribe, if you start leaving comments and hit like button, I expect it to go off. The ring broke off. Hopefully, it wasn't hopefully this poison by the program. I'm a gangster from the part of this that you face because it has been poisoned by the program. Hopefully that wasn't a red flag. Hopefully that wasn't a sign of them having open VCM. So if you're told they could even put poison food items in the supermarket when they're shopping. Hopefully seal it. So hopefully that was not the case that they had openly sealed it somehow. Maybe the ring will break off. This, I bought this. This is 95 centiliters of a ketchup jalapeno, and I customized it. Like I said, I'm augmenting optimizer. So I added olive oil to this, some salt, vitamin C, and 2 types of hot chilies to make it extra spicy. I wanted 2 types of chilies. These. I added that to this. Add some salt and vitamin C powders for the gas. This is going in here. Oh. I'm also going to add some garlic. Garlic is healthy. And if you want to retain the health benefits of garlic, you consume it raw after this. I'm adding it mostly for the taste. Take garlic tablets after you eat it. I actually have garlic as a supplement, garlic tablets. This is garlic. Ta-da. Gonna add some cheese to this as well. Gouda cheese. Sliced Gouda cheese. I maintain low sugar diet. Less than 20 grams of sugar per day. If you want to lose 2 things you can do, and the average American is obese. Want to lose weight, 2 things you can do is eat less sugar, carbohydrates in general, especially sugar. Take your vitamins. That's 2. Not 3. Fasting is another thing. most reliable ways to induce weight loss is to do fasting. It's almost impossible if you do all-night fasting to not lose weight if you're overweight. Now, if you're not overweight, it doesn't make you like anorectic build. But if you are overweight and you do fasting, all-night fasting especially is one of the most reliable ways to cause rapid weight loss. There's a lot of people who would like to lose weight. They just like the character, the discipline, the strength that I have to do all-night fasting. So there's people who are fat and would like to be able to lose weight. And everybody knows to eat less, lose weight. So that a lot of people is like they don't have this character strength. It's just I'm going to do all-night fast like Mike Sal does. Because that's the way they would lose weight. Okay? Now, there's other things you can do to lose weight. Take your vitamin C and other vitamins. Take your vitamin C and other vitamins. Cut down the sugar. I'm not talking doctor for me to change the diet, lifestyle supplementation, and medication. The average person looks for pleasure, not for purpose, which is why I get so much hate. Because people are paid to hate on me, but a lot of people get jealous because they see me be ripped with a six-pack, and the average person is obese, okay, fat, and they see guys the opposite of fat, lean, athletic, with a six-pack, and he eats 1 time per day, fasting plus hours. Yeah, because I have discipline, and the average person eats for pleasure, and they overeat sugar and stuff, and then they hate on people like me. So, there's a problem with people living for discipline, living for pleasure. And they end up being sick and unhappy with the physique. So being fat is a sign of a low character a lot of times. If somebody cares too much about pleasure and doesn't want to exercise, they're weak and undisciplined. If they're pastors and fat, that beware. I said before, beware of fat pastors. If your pastor is fat, that's indications love of pleasure is more love of God. He's a man of low character. I'm going to add some volleyball to this picture. I actually noticed like on the feedback, some of the most hates and likes I get on my videos is today's OMAD meal, today's fast baking meal. And people see the profile picture guy with a six-pack. The average man is obese, remember. You just take the rocket science to put it together. You see like a short upward, the guy's profile pic, this guy with a six-pack who's the opposite of fat. Looking good. It's like today's OMAD fast baking meal. It's like, well, I'm unhappy with my physique, I'm obese guy. He's in good shape. Not too weak in myself. He's superior to me physically in his character. Because if I'm unhappy with my physique, I'd like to lose fat. And if I would do what he does and eat only 1 time per day and go on a fasting life, I'd lose weight. But it's like, I don't want to do it. So, yeah. There's a lot of people in Japan, fat people are in Japan. But in Japan, there's people there. I follow some people in Japan. They eat several times a day. They're not fat. So it's about what you eat and also your activity level. So people in Japan, there's a lot of people in Japan. Very few people are fat in Japan. Okay. And they eat several times a day. So you have to look at what they're eating. They're not eating like an American. We're all living in America. Coca-Cola, sometimes water. Wunderbar. We're all living in America. So I added some olive oil to that. I'm gonna let it just. Be on a heating temperature here. Stir it a little bit. Yeah, so if you're a fat, disgusting, ugly pig watching my videos, and you're hating on me because you're fucking fat and soft and ugly and a piece of shit, and you're hating on me because I'm better than you, I look better than you, my characters better have discipline and knowledge, and I'm not fat and ugly, disgusting like you. It's not my fault, understand? Stop hating on my videos and start learning from this stuff, okay? And you can be less disgusting, okay? So if you're this disgusting pig bitches on the side, that is like you hate on me because I'm better than you. It's okay, rather than hate on me, just stop watching my videos and learn from me and take my advice. It's not that hard, okay? Yeah, it's not at all. It's really not. Get on the protocol, okay? Go on low sugar diet. Maybe one try some fasting. Take your supplements. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so if somebody's fat, that doesn't make me hate them. But if you're fat and hating on me for not being fat, that's the type of person that I don't like. Okay. I had a person come by in my chat. My God, I've been trying my hardest to lose weight. You lied to me. I said, I don't lie to me. See, people go to my chat, Mike, I've been trying my hardest, and you haven't been trying your hardest. That's a lie, okay? So if you want to coach, don't lie too much, okay? So if somebody's been trying their hardest, it's not rocket science. People will be not eating as much, exercising more, okay? So there's certain things I can teach people to aid their fat loss, weight loss, but you have to build a foundation of truth, okay? And then don't come tell me you're trying your hardest to lose weight, okay? And it doesn't work. No, you haven't been trying your hardest. You do fast 6 months, okay? You stop eating 100% for 6 months. If you do that, you come back telling me you're trying your hardest. You're not gonna do it. That's a joke. So nobody wants a 6 month fast. It's like, yeah. The average American is obese. The average Christian American is fat. Okay. And it's not that you have to be ripped in a six pack, but if you're fat and unhappy with yourself and you see my videos and you start hating on me, you hate the comments and thumbing down my videos with the fast fake meals, that tells me something about this. Again, you're hating me. Now you're hating on me all the time. Okay. And I'm not looking to panic for that. I do believe that supplement vitamin C aids weight loss, fat loss. Okay. So. There was a person, you're getting about this close to getting blocked. There's somebody left a comment, 2 comments. Hey, I literally waited 20 minutes just to chat, but you didn't hit the like button. Pretty much almost every stream I started with, don't forget to hit the like button before leaving the comments. And here we are, you left 3 comments, and you didn't hit the like button, because I can see that from the backstage. It says 0 likes on the stream, which means you didn't hit the like button and start leaving comments. Which, even if I hadn't told people repeatedly on my channel that I don't like people so they constantly hit the like button, it's still something where you're in the wrong. Meaning, if you're watching my videos and you're not hitting the like button, that looks like you're being selfish, okay? You're here to get something, subtle narcissism. The average person is narcissistic. So what is a subtle narcissism? I do kind of see a subtle sign of narcissism when people show up, start leaving comments, and I can tell they hit like button, because it indicates they're entitled, they're selfish, they're looking to get answers to the comment, they're looking to get answers to the questions, looking to get some attention from me, some interaction, me to read the comment, talk to them, without leaving a like button. They can't reciprocate the lowest level. Look, they're here to get something out of my stream, but they can't give a like on the stream. See, that's the subtle sign of narcissism. So this person is going to get blocked. This person is going to get blocked. After alert them to the fact that they hit the like button, they still didn't hit the like button. It says 0 likes. So you get them blocked. Hey, I didn't wait 20 minutes just to chat. What you did with setting. You should change to 20 minutes from 20, dude. No. No, I shouldn't. You're getting blocked. And don't leave comments for other people watching. Don't leave comments right in the like button. Also, if you're going to write questions in my chat, put a question mark in the sentence. Don't write like a sloppy routine. I'm worth of respect, understand? I'm respectable. You don't give me the respect that I deserve. You get blocked, understand? Don't come in writing like a rude talk. And most likely I was a cyber stalker. It was push my buttons. Which Mike doesn't like when you write questions with question marks. Mike doesn't like when people leave comments or hit the like on the stream. I'm going to do all these things that Mike said before he hates people doing. I'm going to leave several comments or hit the like button. I'm going to write questions with a question mark. I'm going to write like a sloppy, rude teenager, okay? All these things Michael said he hates when people do them. So I'm going to do all of those things. As the narcissist, like some kind of subtle pushing buttons. And even if they weren't doing it on purpose, they're still toxic. And I don't want you around me. So, next time, I'm not joking, that's one of the ways I get told that cyber stalkers push my buttons on purpose. To utilize knowledge of previously expressed pet peeves to push my buttons on the slime from others, baiting me to respond to it. Understand? And it's supposed to make you look paranoid, because I can tell the people the person's messing with me, but you can't. Alrighty. Yeah, that's a cyber stalker. I was right. After I blocked one account, they switched to come back with another account, same person. Didn't block again. Yeah, so here's my proof. Today's fast quick. Add a little bit more olive oil. A few more slices of Gouda cheese. Actually, a little bit of salt. Some of this yogurt. Probiotic yogurt. I like to maintain a low sugar diet. And I intend to keep that. This I might also look at the speed. Almost. Well, there you go. Today's fast breaking news.
And you mentioned that microchip off the air. Why don't you briefly discuss that and how you think it applies, please, on the tape? Microchip I found when I was actually jogging, and it was before I got to the race, and it was actually
Okay. Today's fast breaking meal. First time eating today. I do OMAD fasting, so I eat only one meal a day. That means I'm fasting 20 plus hours and eat one time. Sometimes I eat more than once after fasting 20 hours. But the main thing is fasting 20 hours per day at least. And I've been doing this for 5 years. It's not a fad. I started yesterday. I'm doing OMAD fasting for 5+ years now. And 300 out of 365 days per year at least. I've been eating only one time per day. So last 5 years, 300 out of 365 days per year, I've been eating only one time per day. Fasting 20 plus hours, eating one time. And on a rare occasion, I eat 2 times or even 3. On top of that, what's my diet like when I do eat? Low sugar, high healthy fat, high protein, and typically low carb, gluten-free, and either lactose-free ingredients or I take lactose enzymes. Okay. So here we are. Today's OMAD fast breaking meal. Or if I end up eating twice, I didn't decide yet, but it's the fast breaking meal. I might get to ghost block the people or just ignore it. They come and push my buttons, just block them, don't tell them why. You don't regress it. I do that sometimes. I might get into that more. People show up, troll and push my buttons, just hide you, just block them, don't say anything. The person has several comments, and their comments look like one of these cyber stalkers. Not too bad, this. Not too bad. Pretty hot. So I cooked it in one pot, and then I poured over into another pot. The other pan, I had to take the bottom on it, so I had to wait a long time for it to cool off, and then we put it in. We will not burn it. So I put that in the sink, put some warm water on it. After I poured this over into this pot. call my wife. Find wife, life good. Right wife, life good. Wife die. Regret. Sad. Miss wife. I called her before. And I'll call her again. Babe, I'm live on the internet, so don't say secret thing now. Okay, now why you look beautiful? Oh, why you look beautiful? Oh, why you look beautiful now? Why you like to look beautiful every time? Why you why you look ugly sometimes? Lisa Jaguar, actually, she lives in a rice field all the time. She said her instincts are just like she starts digging holes and she'd be on the lookout for the miracles of the sand since I live floating ambushes. I know, okay. She's like a generic jungle Asian. They probably had the Vietnamese people, the Koreans and stuff. But she's a jungle Asian. She lives in the rainforest. So anyway, babe. How are you, babe? Remember I'm live now. Yeah. Okay, babe. I'm eating. First time today. This is kind of like a stew, you could say. It's macaroni. It's macaroni and cheese and tuna. 1 can of Heinz beans in tomato sauce. It has macaroni, tuna, Gouda cheese, coconut. It has many ingredients now. Coconut milk, chili, garlic, olive oil, salt, Heinz beans in tomato sauce. Yeah. Do you want to say hi to my viewer today before? Okay, now. Sometimes she wants to. Sometimes now. But you look beautiful now. Yeah. So, I didn't cut my hair yet. I might cut my hair tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna finish eating, and I'm live on YouTube and Rumble. Thank you, babe. I love you now. Talk later, babe. Enjoy with the time now. Okay, bye bye now. So she's gonna watch some a Korean drama show or something like that. She should watch a series. Maybe some Korean drama. I don't know. Let's get back to trying to check my brother if I can.
I've seen you around maybe once or twice, hardly to believe, since you quit hanging around here in early 2011. What, based on what you know, and you do seem are less likely to mess with you when you're out in the public eye because people are going to see it. People are going to note it. Like, for example, if you took someone, you abducted someone that had no contact, you know, no one might call in a report until 3 weeks later.
It's why I want to delete my YouTube channel because I've been having too much documentation of being harassed and stalked in public, essentially.
No one knows that person, so they don't know that Bobby is missing. Whereas if you have someone who goes to work every day, eats at X restaurant, sees family or grandma every week, and that person doesn't show up, you better believe that there's going to be calls within the hour or something pretty fast. So I think,
Yeah, if you are targeted, wherever you go, perps will quickly get dispatched. Meaning, sometimes I can notice that it takes some time. But say if I go to the corner store, sometimes it's like early in the morning or raining outside, or like a cold day. I can tell sometimes it's like less perps sent to stalk me. Now, a lot of times, as I leave, there's other people out in public and people are kind of on the way to the corner store, supermarket, and go shop as we do. But sometimes I notice that it takes longer. So if I go to the corner store, maybe 1 or 2 or 3, 4 perps there. If I wait longer, it's like more people coming in. So
definitely been targeted, but in a different sense. You've had like high-falutin intelligence sources asking you questions. They don't always identify themselves, I guess. Is that right? Well, to an extent. I think some of them identify themselves, and most of them are pretty blunt and knowing. At the end of the day, you just got to know that everything you say.
you have to be aware that the program will work with
And
targeting
they can't be
physically.
okay with that, and you got to.
That's part of targeting. Spray chemicals on, whether to spray chemicals on and poison food and stuff. Which why it's important that you take my advice to take the supplements I recommend to make yourself less vulnerable to being poisoned. And make it hard for the opponent to sneak inside the home that way. Or to get inside and poison your food. So
Issue. The thing is the truth definitely is helpful, and if you can be blunt and honest with these people and say, hey, this is what it is, this is what it isn't, and know when to shut a conversation off with these people and just walk the F away, then you're gonna be fine. Really, you will be. And I don't. Even if you have a lot against you, it still doesn't matter because there's a lot.
Chuck Danielberg was in for his life. Started reporting me targeted physically with food poisonings. Meaning them putting poison food in the supermarket, in the store. We had bought ice cream in the same place several times in a row. And one of the things Chuck said, if there's something you always buy, expect to be tampered with. Which makes sense. There's another thing I've been coaching on. Kind of how to make it hard for people to poison in stores. They can get to stores and put poison food on some shelf for you to pick up. And there's a whole skill to it. They can have store perps ready to be like, if you don't get the poison I never put there for you right before you enter, they get told to take it off the shelf and check out with it. Okay. So Chuck Danielberg talked about being poisoned. And both by like he would buy food and was poisoned. They would be pumping chemicals into his apartment towards the end. So before he died, he was reporting more physical targeting.
For example, Harriet Tubman, she's the honest, she... what was that name again, please? I missed that. Harriet Tubman. Harriet. Okay, do you mind spelling that, please? Harriet Tubman.
So it's like no wonder if you're one of these coward punk perps that live in Oxford in Sweden, get sent to the supermarket, start harassing me there. If you feel like I don't like you, you're part of a fucking army worker to destroy my life, bully me, target me, helping to poison me. A program that's worked to abuse me, destroy my life, poison me, and attack me all the time. There's no one I don't like, you understand? I don't give a fuck what you think. If you've been told this, oh, I'm a pedophile, and this is the time to keep an eye on bad people. You're the bad person, okay? Okay? And I'm not a pedo. And I'm not out looking to do bad things to people. Okay? So the smear campaigns, they're going to tell people that you're a pedo, you're this or you're that. Okay? If I was a pedo, the Swedish government would arrest me and put me in prison. I haven't even been charged, calling for an interrogation. I haven't been even suspected. They haven't found CP. There's nothing. But I know that that's a lie. They've been told I'm a pedo, understand? For the greater good, we need to keep an eye on Mike. For the greater good, keep an eye on bad people in society. In reality, you're the bad person. Most of you are child poisoners, okay? and you're part of a secret army, fucking stalking cold work, destroy somebody's life, and then did shit to you. So fuck you, understand? And leave the fuck alone. And don't show up around me in the supermarket, harassing me, bullying me, and fucking with me, understand? Because I've been there too, not being happy about it. And I don't like people working to destroy my life, harassing me, stalking me. Gang stalking is real. And what I'm listening to right now is a radio show by another tornado, talked about the targeting, and he was getting the same targeting before he died, and has a female get started, I guess. So this program doesn't just stalk and harass, so they target you physically. I've been posted by the phone before. And I hope that this can of Heinz wasn't poison. It was like a tail, like a red flag, where I opened it and the ring broke off, which could be a sign that they opened, resealed it. Okay. And it made it a little bit hard to open it, so the ring broke off. What is it? Not 100. But food poison definitely is a part of target. It's a part of target. And I've been teaching TIs, like, be unpredictable with the purchases. That makes it hard for them to poison you. So the program can actually poison you in the supermarket. You already know, if you're a TIA, that they have people in the supermarket sent in there, and there can even be people working in stores that you frequent that are agents, okay? So how could they poison a person in the supermarket? Well, if you're told to go shopping, they're almost going to have the store perps in there with their hand and the earpiece, okay? And they could have somebody put a poison, somebody that expect you to buy, say. It's like they studied patterns, and it was like, which way you don't want to be predictable, okay? It's like, well, Mike always, if you go shopping, buys this brand of rice. He buys rice every time I go shopping, whatever other time. And it's only this brand, okay? If he buys coffee, it's this brand. And if he buys beans and tomato sauce, it's this brand, okay? It makes it easier to guess. Next time I go shopping, they can have prepared Heinz beans and tomato sauce can that they open, reseal with poison in. And then right before you enter, they put it on the shelf. And then they had the store perps hovering around you, and they read it. If you don't get the poison off the shelf, they want to keep the poison thing on the shelf too long. They have a perp ready to go take it off the shelf. Okay. Red flags is stocking shelves, or if there's just a few items left on the shelf. Okay. Also, another red flag is if perps act as if they're guarding, limiting access to a certain part of the store, like they're blocking access, like a roadblock where they have like people here. That's to make it, just they put poison shit on the shelves. They don't want other people to get it. It's like they can limit access to a certain shelf but have something poison for you, and then put cards there to make it harder for somebody else to end up quick to go and get it off the shelf. And then if you don't get the poison thing, they send a store clerk to take it off the shelf and check out with it. Okay. So this is something that can happen. Another way they can target you is to have perp spray chemicals on it. That's another way they can target you. Meaning that happens. So you need to know what you sign up for, informed consent. You need to know what you're signing up for. You're part of a Sirsetsen army, like the Sirsetsen program. If you take orders to stalk tornadoes and harass them and get sent to go where they are things, you're working to abuse the person, destroy their life, and they didn't get due process, but somebody's telling what a smear campaign for the greater good or something like this. And this program is a slow murder program. They work to target the physically, psychological, all kinds of ways. So it's not just bullying, harassment. This program works to poison the target physically, psychologically, stalking, harassment, yes, but also target physically, if you target it. So some things that can help if you target to make it harder to poison you. First of all, take a vitamin C, the anti-poison. Okay. And that's been put on my court for a long time. You can check my playlist. I have a playlist with Tom Levy MD, vitamin C, antitoxin. Okay. So, in terms of food poisoning, Well, here's some rules that I've developed and will teach you. Don't eat at restaurants and don't order home delivery like Domino's Pizza or something. Don't order food. This makes it too easy for the opponent to poison you. Okay. If you order like pizza to home, don't eat it at restaurants because that will incentivize the program to recruit. If you frequent a certain restaurant in your city, that will incentivize the program to recruit people in the restaurant. Do you understand? If I started eating at a pizza shop, they got like 10 of them in the city. If I started eating at a restaurant, it become part of my habit. That will incentivize the program, but we need to get to the pizza baker, give him this little drop of water. But if this guy shows up ordering anything, your job is to put some drops of that. That's something that would incentivize the program to do that. Okay. So uh, don't eat at restaurants, okay? Worst case scenario, you eat at a buffet where everybody eats from the same tray, so that makes this a little bit harder for the portion here. Do you understand? It's like don't eat at a restaurant, but your food is prepared away from you, someone brings it to you, it's too easy for them to get to somebody and portion it. Even eating at a buffet restaurant, I've had people come in and spray something on me, on my table, like perps. It's like a group of perps that sprayed me in the face with a chemical once. I'm sitting eating at a corner table next to the entrance. There's a trio of perps come in. One of them is holding something in the hand with the hand over, kind of turned. And I feel like a clown. I feel something hit the right side. What face stop reacting to? You could even have, like, if you look away, you have somebody put a powder on your plate. So even if you don't bring a plate of poisoned food, they can have perps in the supermarket that get put up to poison your food. Meaning like walk past and spray something or drop a powder if you're not looking. So I would recommend it to avoid eating at restaurants in general, as I told you before. Don't order home delivery food. Worst case scenario, I order things that are like packaged goods. Even that is a bit of a calculated risk. It's like ordering food that canned food items instead it's from online food outlet stores. Okay. Um, so what helps you to make it harder for them? Or don't write any fucking comments right in the like button, okay? You get them blocked like this, motherfucker. Don't leave any fucking comments right in the like button, okay? People come watching here. We've got 3 people watching now, and they're gonna leave a little comment there. And they're not gonna hit the like button because narcissistic piece of shit, understand? Most people. So don't leave comments right in the like button first. So here's the point. So look, and this gang stalkers have a job to watch my videos, subscribe to my channel, and harass me and push my buttons and stuff. So anyway, a lot of times you see me reacting to haters watching, and if you're not a hater, don't really see if it doesn't fit them. So that's the point. Yeah, so some things that can help make it harder for you to be poisoned, some rules. Don't eat in restaurants, that's my advice. If you thought video, you don't want to get poisoned. You can't afford to be undisciplined if you thought video in a war. You have to be disciplined and have certain rules and then avoid certain things and do other things. You can't afford to be a lazy slob because that makes it easy for them to target you. So if you thought video, some things that can happen like a poison, that is make it harder, is to be unpredictable to purchases. Meaning don't always buy the same thing at the same place at the same time. If you're gonna buy food, vary it, okay? Don't write a shop list before you're gonna shop. Don't talk about what you're gonna buy before you go buy. Don't tell somebody on the phone, don't write it down. Don't talk about, it's like barely think about it, okay? You can think about it, but it's like don't write it out, okay? Don't write down a shopping list ahead of time what you're gonna buy tomorrow. Because there could be a way they could figure out, okay? I mean, if I would write something here, you could see it. So the program spies on it, so they could see it, okay? So if you would write down a shopping order and have it on the desk, you walk out with your phone, they could look through the backhand. So generally, don't write down what you're gonna buy, okay? Don't plan in advance or talk in advance what you're gonna buy. Be unpredictable with your purchases. So mix things up, okay? It's like just mix things up, make it hard for the opponent to guess what you're gonna buy when you go shopping. And another kind of rule, don't buy something with just a few items left. If you're gonna buy milk and there's just 2 bottles of the milk you're gonna buy in the supermarket left, don't buy it, okay? Also visually inspect anything you're about to buy and look for anything that stands out. Meaning there could be something that they marked it, like a little permanent market dot on the milk that's like a sign, this is the poison milk for the TI to buy. And if you don't get it, that perp knows which one to take off the shelf. Like look for one that has a dot over there, okay? So Yeah, be unpredictable with the purchases. Make it hard for a opponent to guess what we're gonna buy. I don't recommend eating in a restaurant. Worst case scenario, a buffet, but still you have to be where they can have herbs around you, spraying a chemical on your plate, understand? Or dropping some powder on you, something like this. So, um, be unpredictable in your purchases. So yeah, maybe you understand why I don't like the people that get sent to the supermarket when I'm there shopping because they're gang stalkers and get told to be around me. Because sometimes you people have been put up to spray me, attack me with a weapon before, okay? See? Which means I can treat you as a person who might do that to me any minute. Because you're working for a program. If you're a gang stalker, cyber stalker, sent to go where I am, you're a person working for a program that sometimes people like you that get sent to show up around me have had a spy get and sprayed a chemical on me. Okay? Or something else. So, yeah, I'm such a bad guy because I don't like people like that. People that have a job to harass me and persecute me and attack me physically, spray me with chemicals instead of for secret government program. That's the point. If you're told in the video, if you're told in the video, I recommend you take my advice. I've been telling you to megadose vitamin C, start supplementing vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antitoxin. And one of the things you get attacked with is toxins. Taking vitamin C will also help with the stress. It is good for you mentally and physically. So it will help you to be less affected by the toxin generally. And especially if you get attacked with toxins, you're going to be more hurt by toxins if vitamin C deficient, as a lot of people are. So now I'm not a doctor. Talk to a doctor for making any changes to diet, lifestyle, supplementation, and on medication. Talk to a doctor before starting to stop taking this type of medications. Okay. So, yeah, if you're taught a video, be aware that the program is known to target. Gang stalking is not just psychological warfare, it's a war. They target physically and psychologically. They want to do covert entry on you, sneak inside the home in your way, and poison your food or put toxic chemical, dust, powders, heavy metal powders. They want to be able to poison your home or your food in your home in your way. So you have to make it hard for a opponent to be able to get inside the home in your way. There's some of the ways they can do that. They can have perhaps have a powder, they get told to spread it in there. Yeah, they can have people have a spray. So you had to take my advice and learn from me what I've been teaching. First of all, what about covert entry? The program also gets inside the home to post your food. Is how to stop them, have a live stream and a video recording. That's how I do it. That's the way to do it. If I would leave right now, I have this live stream go, filming inside of my home. I start a video recorder on phone, timestamp camera. So work to make it hard for people to get inside their home in a way. Be unpredictable with the purchases when you go shopping. Don't make it easy for the what you're going to buy. Don't make it easy for them to guess what you're going to buy. Take care of your health. Take supplements, as I recommend to. And be aware that the program has a lot of covert weapons they can use to target you. And ignorance is none of this. So.
Societal norm. So at the end of the day, it's just all about what you believe you can do, no matter what the majority of society is thinking. Because quite frankly, that just does not matter overall. And that's the advice that I have to give to you guys.
I'm not joking. This program has got a purpose to have covert devices spray chemicals on before one out of public. Some of these perps have been sent to spray perfume like in the supermarket. I mean, because I'm allergic, like in the store, because I'm allergic. Sometimes these perps have been like clearly, just think about what they're doing in secret, but sometimes I go to the corner store, supermarket, and the perps are doing something that they're supposed to help me physically, covertly. I had it happen once in this corner store, back when I used to be super sensitive, a lot more alert than I was, and I would have like a crisis, I would have like, where I barely could breathe. I used to be more alert to perfume than I am now. And I had like really hard time breathing, okay, back then, if I smelled perfume. And they have one of these gang stalkers. I knew it was a gang stalker. All these people that sometimes send me to the store. And I'm in the corners of the gambling corner, so they're drinking coffee. A guy comes in, they used to have a perfume aisle, like a perfume stand next to the checkout counter. And this gang stalking perp that I recognized from before is like one of these CD, like a regular, like one of these people that sometimes get sent to go where I am. And he goes in there, it's like a fat, ugly piece of shit. and he goes in there, gets some perfume off the shelf, and start acting like he's ready to spray it there. And I go, hey, sorry, I'm allergic to perfume. Don't spray that, please, okay? I can have a really strong reaction. And he goes, act like he can't hear me. And he goes, but let's sprays it in the air, okay? And I didn't have a knife covered camera or anything, but I went outside and was waiting for that fat fucking coward, okay? And that little pussy coward wasn't that tough when I got him alone and confronted him. You fat fuck, okay? I'm not saying I had a knife on me at the time or anything, because that would be illegal. But anyway, here's the point. I went outside to get some fresh air because I was having a hard time breathing. And I was out there long enough for him to leave, okay? And I go, hey, why did you spray that perfume? I asked you not to. I'm super allergic. I could have a serious health problem. Okay, he goes, oh, I'm sorry. Sprays away like a skeleton pussy rat, understand? Okay. Now, anyway, that's the point. It's like the Mike Tyson quote, I love tough guys. They're real tough until I get them alone and confront them, understand? I love tough guys. They're real tough until I confront them, until I get them alone and confront them. So he was real tough, acting real unaffected. But anyway, that's the point. So, it's like I didn't have a knife on me, okay? I'm kind of being a little bit dramatic for the tail purpose. But here's the point. He might have felt like I did. But it's like, that is one way I've been taught physically. After this program has been poisoning me for many years, to a point where I become allergic to perfume. Because of the chemical poison, spray me with fucking chemicals on the outside and poison me. I get a health problem, being allergic to perfume. Another point starts using perfume to target me physically, like selective toxin. Like sending somebody into the elevator and spray perfume in the elevator right before I'm leaving or something. They send, do you understand? It's like my old apartment complex where I used to live. It's like there's people in the neighborhood that are gang stalkers in the same apartment complex, and I'm super sensitive to perfume, and they know it's like I'm getting ready to spy me all the time. So they hear like Mike zipping up his stuff, getting his keys, tying up trash bags. They can just, if all they have, they can tap into their phones, they can hear that, okay? When I'm tying up trash bags and stuff, and they know, oh, he's about to leave, okay? Because we can hear the sounds calmly associated with him about to leave, like getting his keychain, ding, 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 and putting it in his pocket, okay? Sipping out a cold or something like this, or tying up trash bags, opening, they spy on him. Even if they wouldn't have like visual, just being able to tap into electronic microphones, they can hear that you're about to leave, okay? And they send somebody against soccer and told to like drop some cologne at the bottom of the elevator right before they expect me to leave. So when I enter there, it'd be like a perfume shop in there, and I started having a problem. This type of stuff I've been told about. Okay. So that is an event that actually happened where I used to be super sensitive to perfume. I've improved a lot now. But so I cured myself of asthma attacks by telling what's going on. But I used to have a lot more sensitive to perfume, and they would use perfume to attack me physically. They still do. I mean, they have perfect release perfume around me. Okay. Sprayed in the stairwell before I'm about to leave. Have perhaps sprayed perfume on myself to close to me. They told me, oh, you see the guy right there, okay, stand next and look at the chief, so for this. So I would smell the perfume off that I'm allergic to. These are some of the covert ways I've been taught physically. On top of food poisoning and stuff. I've been sprayed with chemicals too. Ted Gunderson, the former head of Los Angeles FBI, confirmed this one affidavit the gang stalk is real. Okay, those who don't deny is naysayers. A government whistleblower, the ex-chief of police, Ted Gunderson, confirmed in his own affidavit the gang stalk is real. He was taught himself and said that one of the ways you can get told is perps have cars that can drive past and spray chemicals on it. Okay. So one of these government agents was sent into the corner store when I was in there. And he was told by his handler to take perfume because I was super allergic to it. I'm not talking, this is a real event. I go to the corner, they started, I already knew this is the thing that they do. They use perfume to fuck with me since I became allergic to it because I've been poisoned for many years and stress, immune system compromisation. I got allergies because of the program, understand? And now they use perfume that I'm allergic to fuck with me, okay? And I used to be a lot more sensitive, where I would have like borderline anaphylactic shock, anaphylaxis, where I was so sensitive that you're risking your airways closing up completely, and if you don't hit you with an EpiPen within 3 minutes, you're fucking dead, understand? So I used to be super sensitive before, but I smell perfume or something like this, I'd be like, not like now, it's like itching, red body eyes, and kind of irritating. Maybe some windiness, a little bit shortness of breath, but it'd be like, like incrementally harder and harder to breathe, like a severe asthma attack. And I would feel like my airways closing up, okay? When I used to be that sensitive, knowing full well I was that sensitive, they would expose to perfume on purpose. like I'm about to leave, send a perp to spray perfume in the elevator right before I enter it. Okay. Send a person to the corner store. They gave me a corner where the gospel track, so I sit there drinking coffee. One of these perps, I know it's a perp. One of these people gets sent to harass me for the gang stalking in the city. Gets sent in there, and there's a perfume stand next to the counter. And he goes in there and takes it off the shelf and acts like he's ready to smell it, it's sprayed in the ear. And I go, hey, don't spray that, please. I'm allergic, super allergic. Could you wait? Okay, don't spray that, please. I'm allergic. I'm super sensitive to that. He goes, act like you can't hear me, and he sprays it in the ear, okay? And I go outside, start getting fresh air, and eventually he comes outside alone, and it's not with his bodies in there. And I confront him, and I go, why did you do that, okay? I walk up, I go, well, why did you do that? I told you, please don't spread it. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, the screws off, okay? See? So, here's the point. That's not very sweet, that program saying. Do you know, this is what I talked about, the program is illegal. Harassment is illegal in Sweden. Big part of the target is covert threats against me and my family, since it is. Part of psychological warfare. Physical assault type of crimes. Poisoning it. It's all fucking illegal, so. And then the government is with the good guys. Also. So, yeah, the gangs are targeted physically. And they have done so to me several times. Several times. Different ways. So what I've been doing to heal myself physically, I'm not that sensitive anymore. Not as sensitive. Kill myself for asthma attack when I started to go home. Panic attacks, you suffer from that for many years. Kill myself for that too, not panic attacks anymore. Supplements have been a crucial part of my healing. Of improving and dealing with stuff. I hope that this Heinz beans and tomato sauce can was a poison. A little bit of red flag, because I was opening, the ring broke off. It could be a sign that they like open it, re-glued it, and because of them opening, resealing the can to put poison in there, that's why it broke off. When I was gonna, you know that Heinz beans tomato sauce, like a ring, you pull on to open the lid. And as I pull on, it broke off, snapped off. So, I do feel a little bit different. Now, I also been drinking whiskey today, which kind of murkies the borders in terms of feeling different. Anyway, here's the point. Yeah, this program works to target you, and they will work to poison you, your food. So, I might need to make more videos on Rumble about this at TS Survival Coaching. But here are some of the things. Get on my supplement protocol. Okay, you need to take the supplements I recommend. They'll help you mentally and physically. And make less vulnerable to toxins. You need to make sure that the program can't easily go in and out of your home right away. Okay, which means you have to. You can take my advice, follow my system. I have a laptop live streaming inside my home when I leave, and a video recording inside my front door. And that's making it a lot harder for them to see inside my home. It's a redundant system. It's not just a live stream, because what if there's a power outage, we turn off your router or something like this, now it's off. So a video camera that I have, a phone dedicated documentation for a timestamp camera app plugged into raw outlet. So basically I got a phone with a timestamp camera app, start a video recording, film the inside of the front door, it's plugged into raw outlet. And then I have a live stream here. So in case my internet goes down, there's a backup system, a video recording. And if the power goes down, there's still a video recording. It has enough battery to keep recording for hours, okay? And things like this. So, yeah, you need to be aware that Paul wants to get inside your home and do bad things in there. And be aware that they can spray poisons on them outside. There's many ways they can attack your fish. They have cars that can spray chemicals on it. If you're in a car on foot, they have cars and devices that can spray a chemical on, like a gas cloud. And they might already have hit you like this if you didn't notice. When I come home and you're itching and have red blood eyes, I just sprayed it with something outside or they've been inside the home anyway. I don't want to think it's the fucking directed enemy weapon. Okay. In reality, it's chemical toxins and stuff that's attacking wood. So, yeah, my advice is you get a security system, make it as hard as possible to go inside the home anyway. Take your supplements as a key part of my survival culture. Okay. Make less room with the poisons, help you to deal with the stress, everything. Proper supplementation can help you mentally and physically to be less hurt by the tournament. And yeah, it can really help. If you got into a point where you're concerned it might hit you with a dart gun like it did me, I got hit with a CIA heart. They had a dart gun called the CIA heart attack gun, or in the 70s and 80s. I believe I was hit with something, either that or something similar, in a corner store. Same corner store was attacked with chemicals. A purple box passed my face off with my right calf, and a strange feeling spreading from the place where it hit me. And I survived it. But I still have a numb spot, like a bad feeling on my right calf. So that could have been a CIA dart gun attack. So if you got into a point where they tried that and you were lucky enough to survive it, and I believe the reason I survived it, if it was an LD50, like an assassination attempt, I had so much of an antidote, antitoxin circulation when I hit water. Okay, I can get into specifics. But that's the point. If we got to that point, basically protects us from toxins. Supplementation can help. Vitamin C and other supplements. And I wear protective clothing go outside. Okay. You can get Kevlar lined clothes on Amazon. Bike Ski Australia. After I got hit with a dog gun, I bought a pair of Bike Ski Australia Kevlar lined hoodie and pants, denim pants, to make it hard for someone to get a dog gun dog through my clothes into my body. And I would wear multiple layers. I like to overdress them, I rather like to be warm, but since I got hit with that thing, I'm doubling down on. So, yeah, so something supplementation, and you need to watch my videos. Maybe I should make another like run video, TI survival coaching on one of these videos. But some bullet point fact, you need to supplement, okay? Supplementation is key for the video. Start the prompt doing covert edge on it. All these things I can teach on, like categories, supplementation, and I can teach what supplements, how much, yada yada, and have in other videos. Stop from going inside your home, and I have videos teaching how you can do that. And other kind of things, you don't want to go eat at restaurants, makes to eat from to poison you. You want to be where they have cars, you can drive past and spray with stuff. Perhaps can have handheld code devices that they shoot with a dart or spray chemical on it. Don't eat at restaurants, generally, because that will incentivize the program to recruit people in the restaurant to poison you if you go there eating, okay? Certainly don't order home delivery like pizza or kebab when you drive home to. It's too easy for them to get somebody to poison you, okay? But even if they don't get the delivery driver, the pizza baker can have like the cops pull them over some undercovers and be like, hey, the reason natural security will have to inspect your cargo and have you sign an NDA or something like this. And you go and open the pizza and put something there. Do you understand? So I don't have to get into all that, how they can do that, but it's like, don't want to order home delivery food or eat at restaurants, okay? And yeah, so stop covert entry, supplement, make it hard for a person to poison you. And you can hear a lot more about this. Watch my videos. Yeah, so it's happened before that I've been attacked physically by the porn. I've been taught hard in other years. And I'm still ripped with a six-pack better shape than the average person. Okay? Despite having taught hard than the average TI. and poison and tar det för harder lager. So maybe I know what I'm to about how to deal with this. Okay.
20 minutes. You know that this show is primarily about targeting and targeted individual TI. And do you have anything else that you want to say to that audience? Because
So it's happened that these perps. Do you understand? Do you understand? I have every right to not like these people, because if I can tell that you've been put up to talk to me for the program to covert narcissistic abuse, directly converting to this, like SAHA told me when running, one of these people gets sent to shop in the supermarket when they're shopping. Like one of these people are gangster. And no, I'm not paranoid, okay? I know when somebody's telling me. So if you're one of these people that show up, get sent to stalk, harass me, shop in the supermarket, you get told to say certain things to me, ask me certain things, put on certain clothes. It's like that. You're a gangster. You'll be recruited to work for the program. Now and then, people that I've seen have started taking orders from the program have been put up to spray a chemical on me or shoot me dead with a dart gun, attack with a weapon covertly. Okay? Which means if you start taking orders just to talk to me, you're still somebody that might get told next time to shoot with a dart gun or something like this, or spray a chemical on me. So you need to be aware what you're part of, and the program might not give you informed consent. But you're a fucking murderer if you still work for this program. Because you're a part of this program. These gangster boys work to slowly murder a person. A targeting video is being slowly murdered. Gangster is slow murder. They start targeting, keep targeting you until you die from the targeting. And many targets have been murdered by the program. Like fast, okay? Car accidents, food poisoning, things like this. Some targets have been unalived them and perfected it to himself.
To this recording.
Anything else? Reasonable amount, but don't overboard it. The moment that you start
Here's another thing. After they hit me with that dart gun, I survived a murder attempt by a shot with a CA dart gun in the leg. And I survived that. I've been talking about it, yeah. They also have dart guns they can shoot with umbrellas. So they understand that PTSD, CPTSD, like a terror. These people are fucking terrorists. After this program shot with a dart gun, and I start warning other targets more about this, and being aware and working to protect and be more like they could hit with a dart gun around in public, okay? So I'm more aware and protect myself more. And I've been talking about how they even have dart guns that come in an umbrella, where they can have a guy, and I referenced Alan Watt, talked about it on his Currents through the Matrix, where it's like there was a guy got hit, they had like a spy with an umbrella, and the guy was behind him in an elevator, pushed the body and hit him in the leg or something, and he died, he collapsed right outside the elevator. After that, and the program has hit with a dart gun, okay? This, I was in the ICA supermarket, ICA Quantum, and people can go watch my IRL streams, I go there sometimes. At the entrance, like a bench inside of the entrance, they have like a revolving door, okay? I sit down there. They have a group of perps when I arrive, and one of them have an umbrella, and it's the other thing, like the clothing behavior shows that they're perps. It's like a skit. They were put there, okay? And they start acting like they're aiming the umbrella at me. What's that? To give you a mock execution type psychological effect, best case scenario. To make me feel as if I'm about to get murdered right now, see? Do you understand? You're fucking terrorist if you work for this program. It was like, after being hit with a dart gun, even if it wasn't real, I mean, if I was wrong, it wasn't a poison, it's just something that hurt him permanently anyway, still they try to make me think they're about to murder me right now, okay? But do you understand? So after I got hit with that dart gun in the store, and I talk about dart guns being used by the program, and they have some that look like umbrellas and stuff like this, that is like darts, that payload can be launched by something that looks like an umbrella or this or that. They actually have a group of persons go to supermarkets, sit down on a bench, where it's like they act like they have an umbrella and like looking as if they're aiming it at me, okay? What is that supposed to do? It's supposed to make me fear for my life and think that I'm about to die right now and be hit with a dart gun again. You see? That's terrorism. That's terrorism, okay? That's fucking terrorism. And worst case scenario, it could be like, well, we're testing how would we act. See if we could go, you just They're just pretending and like, oh, now we know that he won't react to the dart gun. He would have a guy act like the Amy at him and he'll go, yeah, they just buff or something like that. See, so yeah, this type of shit I had to deal with, understand? This type of shit I had to deal with. I hope I wasn't poisoned today. There was a can of Heinz beans and tomato sauce that, as I was opening it, the ring broke off, and I opened it with a can opener. And I do feel a little bit different. Now the issue is I've been drinking a little whiskey today too, but I do feel a little bit different. Okay. The question is it like stress and dealing with a lot and have a drink a little bit, or is it okay? I won't say for certain. You want to be careful with being too quick to jump to conclusions. And one reason that's good is to protect credibility. It's better to be like maybe, to a point where you're like the maybe guy, where it's like possibly, maybe not. It's better to be kind of overly cautious on cases than to be a guy who just jumps the gun every time and go, they did this 100%. Because now then you'd be wrong. So now you establish a pattern where sometimes you're a guy who's like speaks if you're certain, but you're wrong a lot of times when you do. Okay. So it can be better for you, your mind, and your credibility that you'd be like, I would not be surprised than to go, they did this and that. Even if you might feel like you're pretty certain that they did. It can be good to be overcautious in some ways and go, I wouldn't be surprised if they poisoned that thing. I would not be surprised if the reason I had 6 wrong number calls tonight was the program put people up to harass me and spam call me or something like this. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the program. You understand? It can be better to be like that, and every time kind of intuitively something happens, you go like they did, understand? So don't be too quick to jump to conclusions, okay? And I had to live by that advice myself, and I still make mistakes at times. Now, the number of false positives has gone down dramatically, meaning how often it happens that it looks to me like somebody's fucking with me for the program and I'm wrong, okay? Do you understand? It's very, very rare that it happens. It's like somebody comes into the chat, act like a gang stalking perp, and after I go, no, you know what, I was just in a sensitive mood, and it just happened by chance that they would act in a way that perps do a lot of times or something like this. So anyways, the point. This shit has cost me a lot, I understand. So I don't know how long I got left until I die from the program, get institutionalized and take me out of there, or whatever. So yeah, it might be good I make a few more videos about this and gang stalking. And more like coaching. I've been focusing a lot like for the public, talk about this program, work to create exposure. But it might be good if I make some more Rumble streams like coaching. Like, here's what the gang stalking is and what you can do about it. Okay. So yeah, they've also tried to make them accidents before. Like caused accidents. I've been sprayed with chemicals. Shot a leg with a dart gun. Food poisoned several times. Not maybe, certainly. Yeah, there's a lot of ways I've been total physically. But you see, I'm the bad guy because I used to have a knife on me in public against Swedish law, and a few times. And the only times I did were the times that the cops were lucky enough to stop and check my pockets at that time. So the 6 times or so I got caught with a knife on me in public, which was illegal in Sweden. Those were the only 6 times that I had one on me, so the cops were lucky. Okay, okay. So it's like, here's the point. I'm the bad guy, because I'm a target of groups of people that have threatened me, they're gonna take me out, and sometimes have attacked me with weapons out in public. Okay, and the cops don't do the job to stop these crimes from happening. As a matter of fact, they're part of it. So, but I'm the bad guy for kind of taking matters in my own safety in my own hands. Those times that I had a knife on when I go outside, I'm the bad guy, huh? But I'm supposed to do what? Hey, cops, there's people stalking, harassing me. so you can take to the fucking psych ward again, huh? See? What am I supposed to do? So the cops will take to the psych ward. I'm outside one time jogging and the program is harassing me. And the cops show up. We think you're crazy. You got delusions of persecution. We take you to the psych ward, okay? So why would I, if I'm being harassed and starved, I'm supposed to do what? I'm a bad guy for those times I broke the law, took a knife with me out in public. I'm supposed to go, just call the cops, okay? Hey cops, there's people stalking me every time I go outside. They're trying to murder me, someone's attacking me physically. And they're just going to take me to the psych ward and say I'm crazy. Okay? See? But I'm the bad guy, okay? See? So that's pretty fucked up, okay? We wonderful. Oh, I saw the light can go up if you show up. See, we doesn't have to be reminded. Notice how a person that has like, she supports me, she wants my good, she likes me for real. I don't have to remind her to hit the like button on my streams. Okay? Sometimes her presence is known by a like can go up. It's also like a sign that maybe that's we just started watching. I see the like can go up, and there go, that could be we. It depends. Hello, babe. Hello, honey. I'm just talking about government bullying me. It is kind of like inside baseball. It's like it's like a foreign girl. So it's like I kind of speak me talking Eugene English with her. And a lot of them go, you know, I talk about government bullying me. And that's kind of like what stuck. I explained to her. It's like, at a certain point, I explain what's happened to me. It's like it's a program, put people up to do things to mess with me, or what it is. And it is basically bullying, and it's secret bullying and stuff. So it's like basically, I've been talking about the gang stalking and people talking to me. And I talk about how before I have knife when I go outside. And maybe someone say, oh, Mike, you're a bad guy. Okay. But cops not protect myself. The cops don't protect me. The cops don't protect me from being attacked with weapons and stalked and harassed and threatened and stuff. So can I really be blamed for having taken matters into my own hands and being a knife when we go outside? Because I've been told that. Do you understand? No, I really can't. And I'm not saying that I was a knife for that purpose. Okay. But I would have a knife as a tool on me, okay? And it could save your life if there's a car accident and somebody's on fire. They need to cut off the seatbelt, break the window, pull the grab out of burning car when they're outside, or cut off your clothes, make a tourniquet or something like that. But in case you get attacked by like a pack of wild animals and you happen to have a knife on at the same time and you pull it and use it to defend your life, possibly it would be that big of a deal. But I abide by local laws regarding self-defense weapons all the time. Yeah, I've been convicted of a knife from in public before. So I kind of earned the right to talk about it because I paid the price for that. I've been convicted of a knife in public, so now I can at least talk about that. Okay. So I don't do that anymore. I'm gonna sleep now. Okay, babe? Yeah, so that's the meal. I'm gonna end this stream and call my wife, say goodnight to her. I like to call her every day and say goodnight to her. So, nothing I said this video is take his medical information as a scrap. It's like, I'm a little bit worked out. So here's the point. Abide by local law for self-defense, use weapons all times, okay? And but do take my advice if you thought we don't. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. You can't afford to be lazy. You can't afford to be undisciplined and lazy and live like the average person. That's a recipe for disaster. And don't listen to people that tell you just ignore the targeting. That's also a recipe for disaster. Be complacent. I'm not saying you should be like paranoid and like overdo it, but it's like you should be vigilant and aware, and you can be well served if you told me about listening to me. And I cut some corners. And some things I had to learn the hard way, and some things I've learned that took many years to learn. So So I gotta finish up, and that's gonna be the video. I'm gonna call my wife, say goodnight to her before it's too late. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. If you're watching this.